subscribe button, you guys. Hit the bell down there for the notifications so you can be the first to see all of the new stuff coming in and out of our shop on a weekly basis. Good morning, everybody. Today is D-Day. We are going to tear apart the pond and figure out how bad this thing is broken. Quick recap for those of you who don't know. This was a pond that we put out here last year. And we wanted to leave it running all winter long. Has a really nice front glass view on it, so it would give an idea of what koi did in the wintertime and how they reacted and how their metabolism slowed down, the whole 9 yards. And we were super pumped for that until it no longer held water. So I'm still not sure on why this thing didn't hold water all winter long, you guys. I understand that ice freezes, expands, does its thing, but the pond never froze solid. So for us, it's like, okay, how did this break? Why did it break? Is it fixable? We don't know. So we're going to dive in, you guys. I'm going to set the phone up on a little bit of a time lapse here as I start moving tanks and stuff out of the way to get to this so we can actually take a look at what broke and how it broke and see if it's fixable. Let's see how it goes. We've got everything moved out of the way so we can kind of get in here and take a look. Right off the rip, I don't see a whole lot. So we're gonna, I know it cracked back there in the corner, but we're gonna get all these rocks out, driftwood and everything else out of here, and kind of see what our damage was. Let's continue. Rocks out, and as I'm pulling the rocks out, you guys, I think this tank is broken a little more than what we thought it was going to be. I'm going to turn the camera around here for you guys and show you what I'm talking about here before we actually pull more of this down. Alright, as you can see, it looks like it's cracked in a lot of spots. It's starting to rain. It's cracked in a lot of spots here, and I'm not too happy about this. So I'm going to get all this stuff out of here, and we'll see what it looks like after I get everything out. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here goes nothing. We're going to start cleaning this up and seeing how bad it is. I'm going to sweep all of the everything. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. You guys, this thing is shattered. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It is pretty beat up. That is for sure. That is pretty bad. So I'm gonna put this on time lapse, you guys, and I'm gonna just finish cleaning the rest of this out and tracing this around and seeing if we can't figure out
what went wrong and where. So, man, this bummer. This freaking sucks. Stay tuned. All right, well, guys, I don't think I really need to explain anymore that I'm an idiot. The whole entire panel on this is cracked. If I had to guess, it looks like it might have started in this area here and spider-webbed its way out. Hypothesis, the only thing I could think of, you guys, is we had a rock structure in the center of this. And even though the entire thing did not freeze, we did get ice on top, and some of the rocks were sticking out through the frozen top. So what I'm thinking happened is it froze, the rock structure was sticking out the top, so when it froze, ice shifts and moves, and maybe when it froze, it put pressure down onto the weighted rocks, the rocks that were already there already, and added to the weight, and it could have been just enough to spiderweb this thing. Now, how to fix this? I'm not 120% sure on how to fix this yet. I do have a couple ideas, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean right now. As you can see, there's a lip. Let me focus in here. There's a lip all the way around the inside of this tank, all the way around. There's a lip, and it's about 1/4 inch piece of glass all the way around. So what that's doing for me is that gives me the ability possibly to do a couple things. Let me back out here. One, that gives me the ability to, I had to throw all the substrate out too, you guys. I was hoping to be able to save all of that, but there was chunks of glass all through it, and last thing I need is whatever I end up putting in here, if I can fix it, or whatever I was planning on putting that stuff in there. I did not want any of the fish to pick it up, even the smallest little piece, because it could have done some damage, so we just disposed of it all. You know, a $30 bag of substrate's not worth killing an innocent animal over, or, you know, having them choke and suffer on it. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I think I could do two things here. One, I think I can cut a piece of acrylic, which I have big pieces of acrylic, and I can cut it to fit the entire bottom of this here, but also inside this lip all the way around. So from, you know, 2.5 inches off the glass, there's a lip all the way around. I could cut a piece of acrylic to fit in there, and silicone and do all of that. I mean, I probably would have to go through and silicone every crack just in case, you know, that if there was any oopsies there, we could try that. We're gonna put water in this, you guys. One way or another, we're gonna get water in this. Will it be right? I don't know, but we're gonna find a way out to do this. And I want you guys to leave me some comments down below too. Another thing is, as all of these panels that we used on top, these are polycarbonate. A lot of you guys use them for lids on your fish tanks. They come in different variations of thickness. They're used for you know, greenhouses, outdoor gazebos, anything you can think of this stuff is used for. I could also cut a piece of that, and, you know, we could put it on the bottom. Another option, you guys, we could get some like pond epoxy, and we may be able to fill up the bottom of this tank with that up to that lip. I mean, that could be another thing we do, and then once it's dry and sealed, we could go ahead and run another bead of silicone around the whole thing, and hopefully that works. I don't know right now. So we've got polycarbonate. We could fill it up with something to fill up and seal all these cracks. I could go through, we could use flex tape. Now, how cool would that be to flex tape the whole entire bottom of this? Every inch of it. And that would be pretty cool. So we have options, you guys. Let me know down below what you guys think these options should be, what we should do, how we should do it, and we'll go from there. But right now, you guys, this is looking what I thought was just a crack, has turned out to be a completely busted, broken bottom of a fish tank. I'm not happy about it. I'm actually pretty sad about it because I really love this tank, but I don't know what else to do with it at this moment other than let's see if we can't figure out a way to fix it. Let me know down below, you guys.